Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in for our first formal review. Now, every day we all continue to be flooded with highly negative feedback over Call of Duty Black Ops. To say that the criticism received is just slightly negative is definitely a major understatement. I know how all of you feel about this, and that is why Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer is our first formal review. Now, everyone likes to compare Black Ops to Mod 2. Modern Warfare 2 came in for a fair amount of criticism after it was released, most notably when hacks started to ruin the experience. And just the sheer number of comments coming in slamming Black Ops is starting to reach a level I never thought I would ever see on any game. Initially, I thought this was only due to the somewhat poor graphics in the game, but it seems like a lot of you are unhappy with the overall experience as well. Therefore, I'll be grading this game on balance, graphics, gameplay, design, and servers. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. The gameplay could not be balanced any more unfairly. For a team that is winning in headquarters, they get preference, and they all spawn on top of the next headquarters, making it even more difficult for a team to catch up. So after you basically defuse the headquarters, their entire team spawns on top of you. Am I the only one not understanding that? I've seen grenades roll uphill and around corners as if they have a homing beacon on them. And add this to joining games that are in the last 5 seconds, and I can tell you that I am already frustrated and haven't even got a game in today. I give it a 5 out of 10, especially in the balance sector. Graphics. Are crappy graphics and a step in the wrong direction? Absolutely. Modern Warfare 2 had a great system with maps that were both well-designed and realistic. Nuketown feels like something out of an old Duke Nukem game. It's very cartoonish, and it almost leaves you wanting something with more detail and a better overall rendering. Now, with Modern Warfare 2, they made full maps based on the campaign, and then took these maps and brought them down for multiplayer. That's the way it should be done. Graphics, I gotta give you a 6 out of 10. Going on to our next level, we have gameplay. Campity, campity, campity. This gameplay is an example of how easy it is to rack up high kill streaks with little effort. Now, it is nice to not have 5 pieces of air support up, but that is balanced out by how easy it is to get them. Look at how easy I get these dogs, and how overpowered the kill streaks are. Next issue is spawns. Spawns in Black Ops are absolutely horrendous. How many of you have killed someone to have them spawn right behind you 3 seconds later? Spawn control is absolutely unheard of, and if you have one random player in your party who runs into their spawn, well, they're all going to flip and spawn right behind you, meaning your entire team is screwed because of one asshole. The guns are unbalanced and really not even close to what they should be. Mod 2 had tight, accurate depictions of their weapons. Black Ops took the Halo approach. Now let's get into hit detection. Let's say you fire L96 at someone and hit them in the leg, as our good buddy Alex did. They can duck down for a few seconds, regain 100% health, and take another hit from you. That's 140% health damage that doesn't stack. Health regen has become a huge issue, and one that really deserves its own commentary altogether, so I think I might actually do that later. I give gameplay overall a 6 out of 10. Design. Design of the maps were okay. While they have some issues for realism, they could have been a lot worse. I, for one, absolutely hate zombies, so I won't even get into that. The sounds aren't accurate to the most guns, and most of the time, if you look outside the map, it feels like a 2-dimensional backdrop, which is something that you didn't get in Modern Warfare 2. Even Halo did a great job with overall scenery design for just standing there and looking outside the map. You really felt like you were playing in a small section of a larger world. You don't get that in Black Ops. Now, overall, I would have to give design a 6 out of 10, just because they did do a good job with some of the aspects of the designs. Such as Array, I think Array was a greatly designed map, because it really gives you a not straightforward path to any place. You really have to think tactically overall. Final thing I'm going to be grading it on are servers. Servers are host-based in this game, and I don't understand why any game company would do that, especially with a thing called time zones and internet providers. I just took a pause in writing this to play a game, and this is what happened. I was on Radiation, and you know the section where there's the lift that goes up to the side ramp on B spawn, where it's basically inside the factory on the left. Now, I pointed my FAMAS up this thing, and you know how small of an area this is. There were 2 people on it, right? I opened in full auto spray, did not get a single hit marker on either of them, and one of them, with an M60, did a 1-bullet headshot on me. Tell me that that makes sense to you in some way, because it definitely doesn't make sense to me. I have to give servers a 3 out of 10 just for that. This is the primary issue, and if Black Ops did something about this, they might get a decent game out of it. Now, total, we have 26 out of 50 or 52% overall in Black Ops. So I would say play it for yourself and see if you like it. Chances are you will probably find yourself wanting something a little more after you spend half an hour swearing at your television more than celebrating. My final verdict on the game is easy. If you want to experience the campaign, rent it, and then take it back. If you want a great multiplayer, stick to the Modern Warfare series and even the Halo series. They were both great and both had a well-rounded system that they didn't jack up with every update. Hopefully this has been helpful, and there will be more reviews coming soon from all of us to give you guys different perspectives. This is just my perspective, and I do not represent every single person on our team or Treyarch. I'm just giving you what I think up front. So thank you guys for tuning in and listening, and I hope this was a bit helpful. Stick to Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, even Mod 1, and we will have a great time together. See you all on the battlefield.